Well, the English skipper Andrew Strauss went from strength to strength to bring up a stroke-filled century of just 99 balls to surprise India as England looked to set a mammoth target of 339 in the Group B encounter at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. Now, earlier, after rollicking start by the England openers, Manav Patel pulled out a stunning reflex catch of his own bowling to send back Kevin Peterson at the score of just 31 runs. And Jonathan Trott's wicket was taken by Piyush Chawla. The score as we speak right now is 234 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 34 overs and 2 deliveries.
That's a wide down the leg side again. He's bowling to Pete.
Time for a quick recap now. India's first big test in the 2011 World Cup was set to be against England in today's game, of course, in Bangalore. Now, India, though, looked like they could pass this test with flying colours. Tendulkar 100 means that they got to 338 runs all out. And that's India's second consecutive 300-plus score after they made a 370 versus Bangladesh.
India won the toss, but Sehwag almost tossed away the advantage of the first ball. Viru was soon in his element, playing the forehand over the bowler's head. The Nawab's luck ran out on 35 as Matt Pryor held on to a sharp catch of Tim Bresnan. Sachin started slow and steady, but he was always classy, keeping the scoreboard ticking. Gautam Gambhir survived on 14 when Pryor missed out of the bowling of Swan. Yet England's best spinner was getting the treatment as well, this time from Gambhir. And when Sachin changed his bat, he also went after Swan. This one of the shots of the match. Sachin brought up his 50 with a 6 of Collingwood, Deepika Padukone and Sid Malia really enjoying the knock. Sachin was making sure England's main trump card was battered into submission. This was 2 consecutive sixes. Wonder what Swan will tweet now. But it wasn't a Swan song just yet. The funny man did show his class as Gambhir fell for a smooth 51. Sachin's 47th 100 came up in just 103 balls, and it made him the leading century maker in World Cups at 5. Sachin then took his third 6 off Swan for a total of 31 runs of 23 balls from the off-spinner. India took the batting power play in the 37th over as Yuvraj Singh looked to up the tempo. Sachin, though, would be gone for 120 of 115 balls, England heaving a sigh of relief. Only 32 runs from the power play, but there was more to come with Yuvraj and Dhoni hungry for some English shepherd pie. India should have got 350, but they had to settle for 338. Credit to England, who took 5 wickets in the last 2 overs.
Well, meanwhile, our reporter Natasha is joining us live from Ampa Skywalk Mall to give us a sense of really what the fans' impressions are at this point. Now, Natasha, first quick question at this point. Indians right now seem to be staring down the barrel of a gun with Andrew Strauss doing really well at this point. What do the fans have to say about that?
Yes, Ashmit, I'm standing right here at the Ampa Skywalk Mall, and of course, there's a huge crowd gathered here to watch this very big game, India versus England. Of course, as you can see, there are fans gathered here right at the mall, waiting to watch the end of this match. Right now, India doesn't seem to be faring up to the mark, really. So let me just toss it over to the fans themselves. Are you satisfied with India's performance, considering they're playing England, and England are just coming off a great Ashes win as well? So do you think that they're going to take a surprise win over India at this point?
Looks like, I mean, things are not actually going in India's favour, and I think we are really missing Praveen Kumar over here. He should actually be playing this game.
What about Ashish Raina? He's also missing right now. So do you think that we are missing a really good bowling attack?
Yeah, it's basically captain's decision that is going along with 2 spinners. So let's see how things work out. Still the match is on. We can always be hopeful.
Well, there are quite a few overs left for, of course, England to finish their batting side. So what do you feel about the play so far?
Actually, the way England in the next 50 runs, we are expecting 3 to 4 overs, but we are really missing this Praveen Kumar and all. And Dhoni is really a good captain, and the Indian team this time is the best ever Indian team. So we are expecting there must be some strategy going on in Dhoni's mind. So he's a good captain, and we hope that India will get 3-4 wickets soon.
Okay, so what's the most enjoyable part, of course, being right here, watching the match live, right here in Chennai when the match is happening in Bangalore? What's the most exciting part about that?
Yeah, we were sitting in our home and we came here when we found you and all guys, this projector soon here. So we are really enjoying this, all this scenario and much more crowd here. It's really enjoying.
Okay, so what's the last thing that you're possibly expecting out of this match, considering the fact that it's about 242 for the loss of 2 wickets right now? Not very hopeful for the Indian squad, considering there are quite a few balls to go really for them.
I think we should be hoping for a couple of hat-tricks from the Indian bowlers. That would do the trick.
We are just waiting for the last wicket to fall down.
The last wicket to fall down, and which one do you think that's going to be?
Andrew Stoss.
Andrew Stoss, the captain himself.
Yeah,
You're waiting for his
himself.
wicket to be taken. Well, of course, Ashmit, at this point, really, the crowd seems to be hoping that India would take those last crucial wickets. And, of course, the captain himself would be the one that they would want to take out at this point. The score seems to be 244 for the loss of 2 wickets and 95 to win, really, at this point, and 86 balls remaining. So this is the live presentation right here and the excitement from Chennai.
Right, Natasha. Now, a couple of hat-tricks, that's what the fans are expecting. Pretty optimistic fans at this point, but nonetheless, that's the situation that India is in right now. Nonetheless, moving ahead, and the wait is almost over. The night of glitter and glamour is here. The highlight of the world of cinema, the Academy Awards. We get you a sneak peek on the other side.